Hello, fifth grade. We're now into our second lesson of our fractions unit. Today we're going to be working with writing equivalent fractions. Well, wait a minute. I thought that's what we did yesterday. Yep, but now we're going to be working with it in lowest terms, okay? Lowest terms. Well, what does that mean, Mr. Ivan? Let me show you. Okay, so remember this fraction graph that you got last video. You also have a paper version in your packets, or there's one posted on the website. It's black and white, but go ahead and color each line a different color. That'll help you see it better, okay? And if you want, you can go ahead and cut it out as well so that each piece, and you can move it around. Now, when I'm talking about lowest terms, you might get a little confused because you might think this is lowest going down the list, right? But nope. When I'm talking about lowest terms, I'm talking about the lower number, numerator, nope, denominator, the lower denominator. So when I'm talking about lowest terms, I'm actually talking about terms that are this way on our graph. Why? Well, because what's a lower denominator? 12 or 3? Well, you know that 3 is a smaller number. All right, let's put that into practice. Okay, if I have the fraction 2/4, look at your fraction bar. And if you need to go back and pause the video and look at it, that's fine too. Look at your fraction bar and ask, what's a lower term? Well, actually, here's another way to think about it. All right, so there's my fraction bar again, and I said 2/4. Okay, well, in lowest terms, let's go up and let's circle the fourths. Hey, there's a fourth, but I need 2 of them, so 2/4 would actually be this amount. Well, is there an amount on my graph that would be in a lower term that's equivalent, that means equals? Well, let me change my pen color here, and let's see if we can find one. Yes, I can find one. I'm going to draw a straight line up. Does a third work? No. I'm not going to cut that third in half. But wait a minute, a half works. Yes, 1/2 is equivalent to 2/4. Do you see that? How this amount, this block is the same as 2 of these blocks? So when I'm talking about equivalent fractions, I'm going to say 2/4 equals 1/2. Let's do that one more time with a little bit harder of a fraction. All right, I cleared my board. I'm going to look at 4/6. Okay, so 4/6 is equivalent to what? Well, let's go ahead and circle 4 of the 6 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now I'm looking for something that's equivalent. Well, let's take our pen and go straight up. 5th? No, I can't break a 5th into a different piece. 4th? No, that doesn't quite match. 3rd? Yes. Let's keep going. 1/2? No. All right, so 3rd is it. Well, how many thirds equals 4/6? Let's circle them. 1, 2. 2/3 equals 4/6. 2/3. All right, 5th grade. Now let's take a look at this using our numbers, okay? Let's look back at the first one, 2/4. I can solve this without using a fraction bar. And in fact, you're going to have to do it on some of the bigger fractions. Well, how do I solve that, Mr. Ivan? I'm going to solve it by using division. Division symbol, division symbol. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask myself, hey, remember how we were studying factors? on the very second week of school. Well, what's a common factor of 2 and 4? That means what number can fit inside of 2 and 4? Well, you might say 1. Well, yeah, 1 does. Is there a bigger number? Does 2 fit inside of both 2 and 4? Yes, it does. So I'm going to divide the top and the bottom, the numerator and denominator, by 2. When I do that, 2 divided by 2 is 1. Very good. Put your fraction bar. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Hey, wait a minute. Do you see how that's the same answer we got when we use the fraction bar? 2/4 equals 1/2. Let's do that one more time with the other fraction we used. We said 4/6. Okay, I'm going to divide, so let's go ahead and put our division bar. And we've got to ask ourselves, what number can fit inside of 4 and 6? Well, 1 does, yeah. Can 4? Well, 4 fits inside of 4, but not inside of 6 equally. What about 2? 2 does, so let's divide it out by 2. All right, guys, let's crunch the numbers. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Fraction bar. 6 divided by 2 is 3. Hey, do you see how that's the same fraction we got when we used the rainbow fraction bar? 4/6 in lowest terms is 2/3. All right, guys, you're going to go ahead and put that into practice today. We're going to be calling this toucan fractions because you got a toucan at the top of your worksheet. Number 1, put that in the practice today.